My name is Doug Wheatland. I'm acting Lieutenant 1 with the Brandon Fire and Emergency Services, and also the team leader for the Technical Rescue Team. The Technical Rescue Team, what its main role is to do high-angle rescues, also confined space rescue. The team members are chosen for the team. The fire department puts out a posting saying there's an empty position, and that the members can put their names forward if they're interested in the position, and then they're chosen on their seniority for the positions on the team. The Technical Rescue Team consists of 10 members. One of the members is a liaison officer, but there's 9 active members that are on the team. Requirements to be on the Technical Rescue Team is obviously not to be scared of heights or have any claustrophobia issues, which is usually you would have found out before you became a firefighter. But for the team, what you're looking at is you're starting off with your rescue practices, qualification that you're going to have when you graduate from the fire college. But then once you're a member of the team, you're brought up to the rescue technician level for both high angle and confined space rescue. The Technical Rescue Team is a call-out team, so there's 2 members on each shift that are qualified. So if there is a call, say a window washer that is stranded above ground, that they can't retrieve themselves back onto a roof or their platforms, or somebody is stuck in a confined space that can't get out or needs rescuing, then that's when the team will be called out as a whole. So when the team responds, we're responding to anything that's obviously above ground, and then also things that are, if people are stuck inside containers or confined spaces. The Technical Rescue Team trains 6 times a year, 2 times during what we call flex hours, and then 4 times throughout the rest of the year. And we try and space out every 2 months that we're actually doing training. Obviously sometimes we can't, but if there's a big course that we can go on or do a joint training exercise with, say, Winnipeg or Calgary or another fire department, we'll try and use up the extra 4 days that we have a year into one so that we can get the best training that we possibly can. And a lot of times some of our training is not just within the city of Brandon. We try and venture out to grain elevators, pretty much any high area that we might potentially respond to. And same with confined space, we'll try and get into industrial setups so that we can be exposed to that type of environment. The importance of us training in all different kind of aspects is to keep our skill sets up to the absolute best that we can. And it keeps us up to date on modern techniques and also modern equipment that we might have. How safe are the members or our team? The safety is absolutely paramount when it comes to technical rescue for both the confined space and high angle. The systems themselves that we set up in order to perform a rescue, there's safety factors involved in that, and we also account for any worst case scenario that might happen. So we prepare for the absolute worst, and that way if anything does go bad, then we're prepared for it. So there's backup systems to backup systems within our own rope rescue system and the equipment we use. The skills that we've learned as a technical rescue technician, and for both high angle and confined space, we find that even as a firefighter or paramedic on the job, you're continually using them, whether you're at an MVC or you're doing a low-level rescue, or you're just tying the knots to haul equipment from the ground up to the 2nd floor or the roof of a building or a house. The skills that we've learned as a technical rescue member, you use them all the time. You're either helping somebody tie a knot, you're going back through to, again, haul stuff or rig up something to move someone or something out of the way for you to perform your job. Each member of the team has a harness system that we use, and within the harness system itself we have 2 or 3 carabiners, which are little tiny, not tiny, but little metal D-rings basically that helps us clip into the ropes and any systems that we use. We also carry on 2 prusiks, one large, one small, which they're like small diameter rope that it's more of a universal rope. You can use it for small little things, make leg loops or foot loops on the rope if we have to. If we have to climb up a rope or even go down a rope. So that our harnesses are are rigged for, we have a chest and a waist, so that if we are inverted, that we're not going to fall out of the harness. And it's also used for confined space that way too. And a lot of our equipment that we have, which the ropes and the pulleys and the racks and the figure eights, they also are used for our confined space rescue and high angle rescue. The rack, what we use, it's almost like it looks like a miniaturized ladder, so to speak, and the rope feeds through that, and that slows our descent or helps us speed it up so that we can safely rappel off a building or ascend or descend to a level that we need to get to, and we can lock it off, tie it off so that it doesn't move and that we're secured on the rope. Some other pieces of equipment obviously we use for high angle, we'll use a lot of pulleys, a lot of double pulleys, a lot of single pulleys, in which it looks like your average pulley, but they're obviously designed more for the fire department and rescue purposes. For confined space, a lot of times when we go into an environment, there's the potential that the environment is not sustainable for a person to actually breathe. So one piece of equipment that we use is our actual breathing apparatus, but we don't have a tank attached to the two rescuers that go in through the holes or in the confined space itself. There's an umbilical cord that's attached to the tanks outside in the safe zone. So we have one person on what we call an air cart that is monitoring the air for the two people that are going in to do the rescue or recovery of the people that are trapped inside a confined space. With that, they also have, the rescuers have a harness system set up that they're wearing so that we can retrieve them and lower them into the confined space if something was to happen. Both rescuers will have also a open communication system, so they have a wire system that's almost like throat mics that they can talk to everybody up on the surface as they're going into the confined space themselves, so that we're in constant communication. But it's not like a regular radio where you have to key a mic in order to talk to the person on the surface. They can just start talking. It's an open system so that the incident commander can hear everything that the individuals are saying when they're inside the confined space. And of course, we have our air monitoring system that we use to go down with the rescuers so that they can check atmospheric air quality so that they know how safe or if they're in any danger themselves, so that we can retrieve them if need be to get them out of there. A lot of the team members, even myself, I've been on the team for 14 years. A lot of team members that are still on the team have been on the team a lot longer than that. Some have been on the team for almost 20 years, 20 plus years. With that, you have the skill and the experience that they have as being a team member for so long, and them taking the team up to the modern time with equipment and techniques, and they're always seeking out that little extra bit of information that would benefit the team. And exactly the same thing with the younger members of the team. They come in with the fresh ideas and a fresh outlook on new skills and new ways to do things. So I think the team is absolutely a perfect mix right now of senior people and newer people. But the newer people, they've been on the team for 5 or 6 years already, and we still classify them as the new guys or the new people, but they're valuable input into the team and how we perform and do our jobs.